Welcome to Vlogmas day 5. Good news, if you were watching yesterday's vlog, I got my laundry done. I'm feeling like I'm gonna be productive around the apartment over the next few days because I want to keep listening to the Winter of the Witch audiobook, which usually gets me to do things that allow me to listen to an audiobook while I do them. And that usually ends up being cleaning. So I'm getting ready to go out for the afternoon. I'm meeting up with a friend of mine to go see the Napoleon movie. We went to grad school together, and our degree basis is fashion history, so it seemed fitting that we would go see this together. Something I have rediscovered this year is my enjoyment of I really like going to see movies in the movie theater. My dad used to take us not all the time as kids, but like for new releases and like big releases. I always really loved the spectacle of seeing movies in the theater, but especially now it is so expensive. But this friend I'm going with today, she introduced me to the chain Alamo Draft House, which I had never heard of. I was an AMC girly. It's a dine-in theater. All the theaters, at least in the location I go to, are very small, which I actually really like. And there's this like 30-minute pre-show thing, and the seats are really comfortable, and I find that I'm getting more bang for my buck going to see movies there than I have been at any other theater I've been to in a really long time. I wanted to kind of do like a holiday light look today. There are a couple makeup looks on people I've been seeing recently that I've been really wanting to try. Obviously the last couple days, if you've been watching the vlog, have not been conducive to that. Just going for kind of a messy wing. On my eyes, I have the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions Volume 3 palette, the all matte one. And in the center of my lid, I have the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Intense Moonlight. This is like my secret to an easy holiday look. It's just a champagne-y shimmer cream shadow. It's so easy to throw on, and it just screams holiday to me. Okay, that's the makeup look. I have a cute little pink bow in my hair today. I'm doing a return, and then we're gonna head to the theater. I really love coming down here. The vibe is so different than my neighborhood, which is the Upper West Side. Like the architecture is just so cool, and I sometimes get really homey in that I don't venture too far from my neighborhood, or like my work neighborhood. And then say like today where I'm like, oh yeah, I could come down here and do other stuff. It's nice and brisk. It's not too cold, which is lovely. I think this is the biggest home section I've ever seen in a New York anthology. I don't know that I've ever seen the mirrors in person. Oh, they have a beholden here too. I've never been to this location. It's really quite cute. The upstairs is like a bank, and I'm just perusing Christmas presents. I was about to say what I'm looking for specifically out loud, but then I realized the person I just looked for might actually watch this video, so I'm not gonna do that. Unfortunately, they did not have what I was looking for, but I am looking for something very specific for this person. The only reason I'm even bothering looking is because I own one of these things. It's not from Anthropologie, but Anthropologie seems like the kind of store that would sell them. But if I can't end up finding one, I saw some things in the store that would be perfectly good gifts for this person. I just have this like very particular vision in mind for this gift. I love gifting, I love gift giving, and I like really personalizing gifts to people. Yeah, it was I've never been in that Anthropologie before. It's very cute. I absolutely come down here to go to it again, especially because the home section is quite robust. Doing this while being in the street is stressful. I am back home from the movie. It was a war movie. Exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have anything to say that hasn't already been said more eloquently. The movie is not for me. Like, I'm not the target audience for that movie. I'm a historian. I particularly care about the stories of women and marginalized people in history, and there is a woman who is integral to Napoleon's story, and her whole existence was shrunk in this movie. So yeah, it is stunning, I will say. And I was not expecting to be pretty captivated by it. Like, I did not find, it really wasn't until probably the last hour or like 40 minutes that I really was like, when are we ending this movie? It was really stunningly shot. I have watched many a battle scene, and they were all intricate and thoughtful. Visually, it was a really stunning movie. What am I going to do? There are a couple things that I'm gonna do. First, I have a package to a box, so let's open it together. I was reached out to by a new publishing imprint, or a new imprint that is coming to Bloomsbury, USA. It's called Head of Zeus. They are a sci-fi and fantasy focus. They reached out and asked if they could send me a box of stuff. So I'm excited. The front of the box says one more chapter, and then underneath it says, let the story begin. Note that literally it is handwritten. This is so lovely. Hi Deirdre, thank you in joining us. Thank you in joining us and welcoming Head of Zeus to Bloomsbury, USA. We hope you love this sneak peek at what's in store for the future. Best, Tyler. Oh, thank you. We've got some paperwork here all about introducing Head of Zeus. So Head of Zeus genres include fantasy, romance, thriller, horror, mystery, historical fiction, science fiction, nonfiction, and children. And then there's a whole bunch of information there. Got some fun, colorful tabs. I do not have any tabs in these colors, so this is exciting. Oh, as I throw them. We've got some tarot cards. Cool. I got the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. Tarot card meanings. Let's predict your next read. Okay, great. Let's see what this says. So this is not to do with the tarot cards that I got. This is showing some titles that are coming next year, which all look very exciting. I'm particularly excited for this one coming in June called The Watchers. It's an Irish horror adventure set in Galway. So I'm particularly looking forward to that. This is so cute. Oh, how adorable. Got 2 books. Oh my gosh, this is massive. Chunky books. So this is Sons of Darkness by Gaurav Mahanti. It's very cool cover. The cover alone makes me want to read it. Cast of sinister queens, naive kings, pious assassins, and ravenous priests are converging where the Son of Darkness is prophesied to rise, even as forgotten gods prepare to play their hand. That sounds incredible. Yeah, I can't wait to start this. So many little guys. A.G. Riddle's Quantum Radio. So I'm assuming this is a sci-fi. A scientist has just made an incredible discovery, a breakthrough that may answer the deepest questions about human existence. But what he's found is far more dangerous than he ever imagined. Very cool. I am hoping to read more sci-fi in 2024, so maybe that'll get me going. I'm really excited. I'm especially excited to have this, where did it go? This little menu. Oh my gosh. It's on the ground. Books coming out from this publisher next year. I find it particularly intimidating to see what's coming out months and months and months in advance if it's not an author that's kind of already on my radar. So especially because this publishing house is new to the US market, I'm excited to have sort of something really tangible that I can see what's coming up. So, okay, so hang on. I have a shirt on under this sweater dress. I'm a little hot. I need to take this off. Before I continue on with my evening, I am trying to make it a daily, if not a couple times a week, practice to practice my flute. I don't know how much I've talked about. I'm sure if you've been following my YouTube channel for a really long time, you know this. But if you're new here, I play the Irish flute. I have been playing for 21 years. I've been playing flute for a very long time, and I really haven't picked it up over the last 10 years or so, like here and there, but not regularly in any way, shape, or form. And over the summer, I started playing again. I started going to Irish music sessions in and around Manhattan, and it's been really fun getting back into this. It is a community that I love very much. It is an art form that I love very much. It is an instrument that I love very much. And I think I'm feeling very conflicted about where my musicianship is currently based on where it was when I stopped playing. And the only way to get better is to practice, as my parents would say. So I'm really trying to be intentional about taking time out of my week to not only go out and play in public, but to practice my tunes and to learn new tunes and really hone in on this skill that I have. So I'm gonna practice for about an hour, and then we're gonna put up the Christmas tree. That practice is good, but it has been a little too long since I picked up the flute. It's like when I get into my groove of working out, it's good for me to take rests, but the rests can't be for too long. Otherwise, I feel like I'm taking steps back, and that's how I felt about this practice session. I feel like I took a little too long between playing, and I could feel the rust setting back in. That's why I'm practicing. My roommate did get a little ahead of herself in doing some things around the apartment while I was gone, but she did leave the top off the tree so that I could get it on the vlog, and then I'm gonna fluff the tree so that when she gets back from work, it is fluffed and we can either do some decorating tonight or save it for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna fluff this, and then I'm gonna work on the bookshelves because she did anchor that one into the wall so we can get some shelves up and sort of assess what's staying on one, what's going on the other one, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put a little Christmas music on the TV and get this tree fluffed. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. I didn't really do too much organizing of the bookshelf because we want to stabilize it a little bit more, and probably rearrange a couple of the bottom shelves. So I think tomorrow is gonna be a big decorating day for the bookshelves, the tree, some of the living room. I'm still waiting on a couple orders of stuff that's gonna help with the garland and some decorations with the tree. So you'll see that as they arrive. Because my goal is to do the bookshelf tomorrow, I have all of these books stacked in my bedroom, and once I cleared those out, I can make space for my little bedroom tree and we can decorate that and find a little home for it. So that's on the agenda for tomorrow. But today is done. We've finished the Vanessa Hudgens universe of Netflix movies. We watched the last one, Romancing the Star. And what an interesting sequence of movies that was. Hope you enjoyed today's Vlogmas. I know we got to do a lot together, which was very fun, even though I sat through a 2.5 hour movie. Yeah, I think it felt like 4, but it definitely was not 4 hours long. Okay, good night.